Hello everyone, welcome back. I know I haven't been that consistent here as I promised to do one video every day this year, but it seems like an uphill task. Nevertheless, we're posting and we're going to be consistent throughout the year with it. Thank you for coming and watching this video once again. In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to help you sort of deal with this problem of motivation. Or if you I saw this actually in a couple of YouTube searches wherein something that a lot of people were asking for is a simple skill or habit to keep you motivated in your journey of whatever you're trying to build or do with your life, right? Now, when we talk about motivation, actually, what does it boil down to? Anything that we want to break down in our life, we need to first understand what is it truly, right? And how does it affect our life? Now, motivation is nothing but a feeling of being able to consistently do something. Or when we say that we don't lack motivation, it's basically not a habit or a feeling, it's rather a symptom of not having clarity in your life, right? So if you had clarity, a particular vision in your head, then usually you do not require motivation in order to get it done. But easier said than done. I know it doesn't work that way, and a lot of people sort of can't maneuver their way through this. Now, if I have to talk about my own experience, yeah, like every other human being, I suffered a lot because of it. Kept on putting things away. Did not execute on a lot of important things in my life, and therefore, especially in your early 20s, you lose a lot of time as you blame it to motivation. But I truly went and dug deeper now in order to make this video and really look back to my own time and see like where did everything change for me, right? And if I have to like sort of talk to you about it, and if I have to think about it, uh, routine helped quite a bit, to be honest. Like anytime I set a particular routine, right, in a day I had three non-negotiables I need to do. I need to hit the gym for 1 hour, I need to journal, I need to do XYZ. The minute I had routine, there was no space in my head for any kind of doubt or for lack of motivation or the thought of motivation to even come up, because I was literally working like a robot. Right, and sometimes that can be beneficial for you because it does not allow your mind to waver in things that are not actually of any value, to be honest, right? So that is one thing I'll for surely can tell you. And another thing is why we sort of don't do things when we need to. Imposter syndrome plays a very big role, to be honest. Like whenever we are doing something new and we feel like we're not good enough, automatically our brain, our subconscious tells us that this is like unknown, uncharted territory, and if you do this you're going to fail. And it's your brain always, your subconscious always wants to keep you in safety, right? Fight or flight. That's how our tribal brain is. In that case, in that scenario, whenever we suffer from imposter, we genuinely delay things. It's not actually motivation is not the reason that we can't do things. We delay them because it's unsafe and unknown. And what you do in that case is, again, you set daily non-negotiables to level up in life, right? So for example, I can only give my examples and my experience for this. If I have to talk about myself, like now when I'm building my own online coaching business to help spiritual coaches get high ticket clients and grow their personal brand. Now something like this, I know every bit of the personal branding thing. Honestly, I think I know everything about it, but still there's imposter syndrome sometimes, only for the fact of if I can deliver to my clients on whatever I've promised. If I tell them that you're gonna host a webinar, you're gonna have so many people, you're gonna close so many clients, well, are you performing and delivering on that? And it all comes, great coaches come down to making promises and guaranteeing those. Right, so imposter syndrome plays a very big role in dealing stuff, and then we actually blame motivation when it's not actually motivation. But it all, like even these two examples, and then going deeper into why we lack motivation, is because we made it a very big thing in itself. Seeing all these videos on YouTube like this of people and other gurus telling you, oh, like this mode, like Gary Vee, David Goggins motivation, like what the flying fuck, right? You're a different person, they are a different person, whole different life trajectory. You look at them and they're like idolizing, oh my god, I want to run like 75 miles like David Goggins, I want to do these great things with my life. Like, where are you even starting out at, my friend? Like, right? See the level, see the stuff, see the gap, try and match both of them, and try and be a little, I would not say easy on yourself, I would say try and set suggestible, definite timelines that will help you deliver more. Because what happens as human beings, when we commit to something and we lose trust and self-confidence. And then when we don't do things that we say we will do, ultimately that leads us to feeling guilty that we couldn't perform, and then it's a loop of motivation, lack of motivation again, lack of doing stuff, right? So if I had to tell you the top 3 things to do this year in order to like break this lack of motivation cycle, number 1, set a daily routine that you stay committed to for the next 30 days. Eventually it'll become a habit. Number 1. Number 2, I would say start positive self-talk. It helped me. A lot of people say like affirmations are not going to take you anywhere, but your subconscious mind that actually controls majority of your actions requires some kind of reprogramming. So it requires you to tell it to actually what to do at a subconscious level. So I truly recommend Joe Dispenza and his guided meditations. I do one every morning and it's helped me start my day with absolute great power. And third one, which is actually some great advice from the legend Tony Robbins, is changing your physiology. So whenever you're at your workspace or doing anything, or you come in a loop of lack of motivation or low self-esteem, or you can't get yourself to do stuff, change your physiology. If you're sitting and slouching on a chair, sit upright. Take the power move, take the fist, look at yourself in the mirror, talk to yourself. All of this for a lot of people on the internet seems like, oh, what is this, like stupidity and I can't do it and stuff. But only the people who actually go and execute and do it, and I've seen this from a lot of people around me who actually do it, they are the ones who can truly tell you how it's helped them. And I was not a big believer per se, but I'm also a big believer of the fact that anything in life till you don't try it and you don't see a result for yourself, or you do or do not see a result, you can't judge and say whether it's right or wrong. You don't have that moral leverage to do that, is what I like to say. Don't judge it and tell other people that something that they are saying is not working until you've done it, tested it yourself, and then for you it's not actually worked. If it has, then it's a testament to the fact that the person is trying to coach you on something that's great. So come back to that, change your physiology. Something that's really helped me is looking in front of the mirror with my hands on my waist, power move, like literally like Superman, and be like, fucking own the day, Hamza. Like, it's not gonna come back again. Put in your 100%, see what you can do, and then just kill it, execute. And don't go too hard on yourself, I would say. Again, maybe if you're starting out, use 1 hour of committed time to do something, and then gradually as you get comfortable with it, increase the hours. If you try to aim for Mount Everest at the beginning, you might have not even climbed a little hill, as I like to see. And yes, the mountain is you, as they say. So yes, that's about it from this video. If you like the content we're putting, please subscribe, like the video. And the plan, the end goal with this is to really make our content better. I know it's not at the level that I want it to be. We've invested in a camera, but just there are some logistical problems right now, because of which I can't put in all my time. Also, I'm running trying to run my full-time business on the side, so I would say support us. We're going to make it better. We're going to start investing in a thumbnail, starting investing more videos. We're going to do higher quality videos over time, lessen frequency. That's the plan, but it's going to happen for sure. No two ways about it. So yeah, take care, trust the process, and Godspeed.